The fungus is now driving the ant from the inside. The infected ant suddenly stops following its instincts and begins to slowly climb up a plant. At the top, it bites. Imagine this. You're kidnapped as a child. You grow up thinking it's your real home, and you spend your whole life serving your abductors. Sounds like a horror movie? Well, this is real life for some ants. Meet Polyergus the slave-making ants. They invade other colonies, kill the adult workers, and steal their larvae. When those larvae grow up, they don't even realize they were stolen. They become lifelong slaves, doing everything, OD feeding their masters, all the raising their young, even dying to protect them. This isn't just nature. It's a biological horror show with brainwashed victims and insect warlords. Welcome to the world of ants. It's darker than you ever imagined. Think chameleons change color to hide? Not exactly. In the jungle, they don't just camouflage. They change color to show emotions. Angry? They go dark. In love? They light up. Scared? They fade. It's like a built-in mood detector, right on their skin. And yep, chameleons are basically living screens with no buttons. Nature fooled us again. Imagine this. You're walking through a forest. You look up, and a snake is flying towards you. Not crawling, flying. Sounds fake? Nope. In Southeast Asia, there are real flying snakes like Chrysopelia. They climb trees, flatten their bodies, launch themselves into the air, and glide up to 25 meters. And get this, they control their flight like living drones, wiggling mid-air to stay balanced. They don't really fly, but the way they move is both weirdly beautiful and kind of terrifying. Want to see it in action? Hit that follow, it only gets wilder. Thought every creature has just one heart? Get ready to be blown away. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills for oxygen. The 3rd pumps it to the rest of the body. But here's the wild part. When an octopus swims, that 3rd heart stops beating. That's why they prefer crawling over swimming. It saves energy. A built-in power-saving mode. If you didn't know this, hit subscribe. Things are only getting weirder. Imagine this. You're diving underwater, holding your breath, and the turtle's like, "Why would I need a nose? I've got a butt." No joke, some turtles can actually breathe through their butts. It's called cloacal respiration. Sounds weird, but it's science. They have special cells in their rear end that absorb oxygen straight from the water. That's how they survive entire winters under frozen lakes without ever coming up for air. So next time you see a turtle, just remember, you're looking at a living submarine with backup ventilation. Life on other planets might look like this. Tiny, invisible, and built to survive the extreme. Bottom line, the tardigrade is a real-life alien on Earth, and it just might outlive us all. Think anime is something new? Nope. The very first anime appeared over 100 years ago, back in 1917. It was only 4 minutes long, but that's when a whole era began. And here's a shocker. The longest-running anime in the world has been on air for over 50 years. And no, it's not One Piece. The record goes to Saze-san. It started in 1969 and is still going strong. And if you're a true fan, you need to visit Japan's Anime City Saitama. Festivals, shops, and anime merch on every corner. It's pure otaku paradise. The creature that survived space. Imagine this. Scientists send a tiny creature into outer space, no air, no protection, and it comes back alive. It's called the tardigrade, or water bear. Smaller than 1 millimeter, but almost indestructible. It can, survive from 272 degrees Celsius to plus 150 degrees Celsius. Live 30 years without food or water. withstand deadly radiation, and even survive the vacuum of space. In 2007, it was launched into orbit. It survived and even started reproducing. Scientists believe life on other planets might look like this: tiny, invisible, and built to survive the extreme. Bottom line, the tardigrade is a real-life alien on Earth, and it just might outlive us all. You think a day is always shorter than a year? Not on Venus. Imagine a planet where the year passes faster than the day. The sun is just rising, and boom, it's New Year's already. On Venus, one full day lasts 243 Earth days. But its year? Just 225 Earth days. So if you lived on Venus, you could go to breakfast, take a vacation, come back home, and it would all still be the same day. Oh, and get this. Venus spins the other way around. The sun rises in the west and sets in the east. Venus is like that one friend who lives by her own rules. Slow, confusing, but fabulous. W. Space never stops surprising us. In the 1962nd, people were casually walking down the street, and then suddenly, a car rolls by, with no driver. Turning corners, stopping at lights, obeying traffic rules better than your uncle. Inside? Empty. People freaked out. It's a ghost. It's aliens. Bro, is that a haunted Cadillac? But the truth? Way cooler. It was one of the world's first self-driving cars, controlled by radio signals, like a massive RC toy. Except this one didn't crash into the couch every 5 seconds. Back then, this was straight up sci-fi. Some folks were ready to call the Ghostbusters. So yeah, Tesla didn't invent autopilot. This ghost whip was already cruising in the 60-second, spooky and stylish.